Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we're going to be going through my entire makeup collection. I feel like since I've last done one of these I have changed up the way I've collected my makeup. I've changed up the way I've displayed my makeup, and I also have now added a vanity. I don't want to keep you too long in the intro, but I just want to quickly say that for some people this might be an unrealistic makeup collection. For some people this might be too little. This might also be the perfect size for you. Just know that I've been collecting makeup for years. Makeup is my passion. When I collect something, I collect makeup, I collect skincare, and I collect hair care. I don't collect shoes, I don't collect clothes. Beauty is what I love to collect. So if you have anything negative to say about this, please click off this video. This video won't be for you if you don't like seeing people's makeup collections or seeing the amount that people do. But if you do want to see how I display my makeup collection and how it looks and all the products that I have in it, then please keep watching. Okay, so starting off, this is my vanity. I got this from IKEA, the little desk. It is the desk, I'll leave these all linked down below by the way. It's the desk that opens up into a mirror here on one side, and then it has drawers here down below. This is great if you are looking for like a really small desk. We have a really small area in our room, so that is why I picked this one. This obviously didn't come with it, but you have a mirror already inside. So on my desk, as you can see, I have two pots of the, what would you call it, the flower pots, I'm pretty sure, from IKEA. I have my face brushes in this one and my eye brushes in this. I then also just have a little rituals candle. I like to keep this as a display. I don't actually burn this. Then I have my massive vanity mirror. This is actually the perfect size for this desk, and like I said, this desk is actually quite small, so for it to be the perfect size, I'm really happy with it. It has all the light bulbs on it. This it's actually from Amazon. I'll link it down below, but it has an off switch. It also has like, you can change light settings, so you can do grey, not grey, cool, warm, and then half and half. And then this one is actually for a speaker, and then it has two USB ports down the side, so you can do USB and USB-C. So yeah, that is what is on it. Then I just have my L'Occitane hand cream. I use this hand cream all of the time. I love it so much. It is the best hand cream in the world. And then I also have my little Laneige lip mask. This is my favorite one, and it just means that I can grab it whenever. So that's what I have there. Then, like I said, this is my drawer. This is going to be my everyday makeup drawer. I'm about to film a shop my stash this evening, so I have this empty currently, but usually my everyday makeup will be in there. Like I said, we also have this compartment, so in here I keep all of my hair care. So as you can see, I have hair bands, a claw clip, elastic bands, bobbins. In the back there you can see I have like a load of color wow stuff. I have all my oils like Olaplex. I have my favorite one currently, which is the Way hair oil. Leave-in conditioners, I have everything like that. And then over here we have my hairbrush, which needs to be cleaned out, my heat protectant spray, another hairbrush, and then my hairspray. Okay, so as you can see, this is mainly like my complexion drawer. I've got my primers, my setting sprays, my foundation, and also my concealers. I also have a load of sheet masks here, just because they don't actually fit in my like skincare drawer that's in my bathroom. So we've got the Boots collagen mask, and then we've got all the Garnier masks. These are my absolute favorite sheet masks ever. So we've got the vitamin C one, we've got the hyaluronic cryo jelly one. I've actually never tried that one. I'm very excited to try it. We've got the 2 million probiotic fractions repairing sheet mask. We've got the moisture bomb. This is the one for dull skin, and then we've got the anti-fatigue one. So we have those. They're just tucked in there. I'll pop them to the side for a minute. Then, like I said, we have primers, foundations, and then my complexion. So in primers, we have two of the Beauty Crop primers. We have the Wee Cherie gripping primer, and then the avocado poreless primer. I've actually been really wanting to get into more poreless primers, because I realized they actually make such a difference to your makeup. So I've got that one for now. I've got my, of course, trusty Milk Hydro Grip. I've got the Refi face primer. I love this so much. I've fallen back in love with it. It's just so hydrating. It makes your skin so glowy. Then I've got my Say Super Glowy Gel in the shade Sir Glow. The next Pump Right Back serum primer. This is unreal if you've dry skin. Oh my god. And then I have my Super Goop Glow Screen. I've not got to try this properly, just because I do kind of want to save it for like summer and stuff like that. So we've got that. Then for setting sprays, we've got a little fan. I like to keep this in here just so I can dry my setting spray a bit faster if I'm in a rush. But I've got two of the L'Oreal Infallible 3-second setting mists. These are unbelievable. They're very comparable to hairspray, but they genuinely set your makeup so well. We have the Charlotte Tilbury
Airbrush Flawless setting spray, and then we have my new favorite, which is the Cash Beauty X Charlene Coconut Setting Face Mist. Oh my god, I didn't think I was gonna love it as much as I do because I'm very picky with setting sprays, but the way this melts your makeup together is insane. Then as you can see, we have my concealer. So in here we've got a Lancome one, we have got a Sculpted by Amy one, this is in my pale shade. We've got the Too Faced Born This Way. We've actually got two of them because they're my favorite concealers, one in my pale shade, one in my tan shade. We've got the Laura Mercier concealer. As you can see, you'll see a lot. I'm such a concealer and foundation person. We've got the Kylie Cosmetics concealer. I've yet to actually try this. We've got Huda Beauty, and then we also have ELF. Also, if you're wondering where these acrylic containers are from, these are all from Shein actually. Then in my foundations, I have my Hollywood Flawless Filter. I have the Sculpted Second Skin Dewy Finish Foundation. I've actually been really enjoying this. I have got my NARS foundation. I have got the Maybelline Lumi Matte foundation. Really good foundation if you're looking for a drugstore option. I've got my absolute favorite at the moment, which is the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin foundation. I've got my Maybelline Superstay Panic London Radiance Boosters. These are incredible. They're very similar to the Charlotte Tilbury ones. My Hourglass foundation. I have a lot of foundations, guys. This is new. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Unreal Skin Sheer Glow Tint. This is unbelievable. It is the foundation version of the Hollywood Flawless Filter. And then of course we have got my Danessa Myricks You My Skin Tint, and then we also have just a little foundation spatula as well. I do just want to make it clear that I'm saying this is realistic because I've seen people's have just drawers of like just foundation. I am a makeup collector, that is what I love to collect, so this might be a bit much for some people, but to me this is a lot more realistic than what I used to have it as. Okay, then in my second drawer I kind of have all of my powders, liquid blush, liquid bronzers, liquid highlighters, powder highlighters, everything like that. So in this little container at the front here, just because it doesn't fit in this side, which actually really annoys me, is all of my cream blushers and liquid highlighters. So we have my Refi gloss highlighter. This is my absolute favorite. We have my Refi cream blush in Malia. If you have not tried these are incredible. Mine is Christine Dusty, but I love her. We have my ultimate favorite, which is the Nude Sticks Nudies in the nude face color. We've of course our Say Dewy blush. I absolutely love this. We have the Charlotte Tilbury, you wouldn't realize it because the brightens all come off, but you have the Charlotte Tilbury Glowgasm Beauty Light Wand in the shade Pinkgasm. You run the ELF Putty blushes, and then we also have this. I'm yet to try this. This is the Fenty Beauty Liquid Kilowatt Fluid Freestyle Highlighter in Side Chick. So yeah, that is where I like to keep all of my liquid blushes. They're just easy to reach. I can just grab them and they're all in one place. Then as you can see here at the side, I just have my usual everyday body glow. This is the Cash Beauty Liquid Silk in the shade Gold Drop. This is unbelievable. It's so pretty on the skin. Love her. And here we have my powders. So we have a MAC Studio Fix powder in the shade C4. I love this for underneath my eyes, especially when I'm doing a full beat. We have the Laura Mercier. This is her soft blurring powder for under eyes in the shade 1. It doesn't look like anything, and really it doesn't come off as anything, but this underneath your eyes when you are taking photos is incredible. We then have the Huda Beauty Mini Easy Bake powder in the shade Cherry Blossom Cake. I got the mini of this because I didn't know if I was going to love it or not, so we got that. We've got a big Huda Beauty powder. This is my absolute favorite powder. It is in the shade Pound Cake. And we have a new fave of mine. This is the Hourglass powder. This is absolutely unbelievable. It's so expensive, but it is so pretty underneath the eyes. It's so soft, it's so blurring. I absolutely love this. And then we have another favorite of mine. This is the ELF Halo Glow setting powder. Mine is in the shade Fair. I love this. I actually find this very comparable to the Huda Beauty one, just if you're looking for a little bit of a dupe. Then moving on to bronzers, we have some underneath here as well. Just my Patrick Ta blushes actually don't fit underneath these drawers, so it's a bit of a faff, but anyways. But we've got two of the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. One is in dark, one is in medium dark. We've got the L'Oreal Bronze Paradise bronzer. We have got the Makeup Forever Pro Fusion bronzer. I absolutely love this in the summer, and also just bronzing up your chest while giving a bit of a glow. It is absolutely stunning. We have two of the pink honey bronzers, and then we just have my Rare Beauty bronzer just at the back there. Then for blush, we have the Hourglass blush. This is in the shade Luminous Flush. I love her for an pale. I have Gingerly Melba, and then I have the baked version of the blushes, which is Warm Soul. I have the Patrick Ta blush in the shade, which one is this? This is Just Enough. I absolutely love this one. And then I also have it in this shade, which is Not Too Much. I'm yet to try these. I'm yet to try these. And then I just have my Charlotte Tilbury little one at the back there. And then I have my, you won't be able to see it if I take it out, I have my NYX Buttermelt blush as well. Then for highlighters, I then just have two of the Becca highlighters. One's in Moonstone and the other one is in Champagne Pop. I don't actually use these anymore, and these are just kept for sentimental reasons. I then also have the I was gonna say Colourpop, that's not Colourpop, the Ofra highlighter in Rodeo Drive. This is like an OG. Of course, we have Mary Luminizer by The Balm. This is the only pale highlighter that actually is a good pale highlighter in my opinion. I don't like pale highlighters that are either blue, purple, or that kind of like monochrome shade. I just want a pale gold highlighter that suits my pale skin, and this is literally the only one, like literally the only one. Then of course we've MAC Soft and Gentle, and then finally, again kept for sentimental reasons, I don't think I'll ever properly use this again, it is the Anastasia Beverly Hills X Amrezy highlighter. I know their newest highlighter that's come out is very comparable to it, but people say it's still not the same, so yeah, we love her. Okay, and then finally we have the final drawer. This one looks a bit dirty, and I'm not gonna lie, it is. It's one of those ones where this used to be my tanning drawer, so it's all completely like stained and stuff like that, so please ignore that. But in here I've got all of my brow and mascaras, I've got all my eye kind of products, lip glosses, lip liners, lipsticks, and then palettes and stuff like that in the back here. First of all, I'm not going to go through all these because there is a lot of product in here, but like I said, this is my brow product. So we've got my favorite at the moment, which is the Urban Decay Brow Blade. We've got Lancome, we've got Maybelline, we've got Benefit, we've got a load of Benefit roller lashes in here. We've got my favorite brow gel at the moment, which is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze. We've got some NYX, we've got some Airbrow by Kosas. We've just got a lot in here, but that's where I keep all of like my brow and eye products. Then in this one here, we keep some of my liners. So I've got the Hourglass Waterproof Gel Eyeliner in Solstice. This is beautiful if you have light eyes. And we've got some P. Louise paints just for my waterlines. We've got Blank Canvas, the white, we've got Tiny Teas, and we also have Smoking Hot. Then we also have a Charlotte Tilbury. This is one of her like eye color chameleon pencils. They're really easy to use. You just whack them on the eye, blend them out, and they look stunning. And then I have my favorite green eyeshadow of all time, which is the Colourpop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Moonwalk. I absolutely love this. I have not done a green eye look in the longest time. Like, how stunning is that? I may have to whip that out maybe on like St. Patrick's Day or something, but it is gorgeous. Then we've got my lip glosses. So we've got Dior, we've got a Fenty lip stain, which I've been loving. It's been so easy to use. We've got a good few of my Summer Fridays lip balms. I've just realised I have a Charlotte Tilbury powder in my bag, and I also have my Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude lip liner. I have the full size here, but I have my usual short one in my bag, and I have fewer things in my bag. So if there's stuff missing that you see me usually use, they're probably in my handbags. But I've got two Summer Fridays balms. One is in the shade Pink Sugar and the other one is shade Brown Sugar. Got another fave, the Maybelline Lifter Gloss in the shade 002 Ice. We've got another fave, Hourglass. This is their Phantom Lip Balm in the shade Mist. And then we also have the Refi Clear Lip Gloss, which I love. Then we've got a load of lip liners here. So we've got mainly MAC. We've got a NYX one, which is really new to me. I've not actually used it, or have I? Maybe I have. I've got my full size Iconic Nude, my absolute favorite at the moment, or always really. And we've got some Morphe. And then finally back here we have got my palettes. So she's battered, but that's because she's loved. It's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, an OG if ever we saw one. And I also have the Jaclyn Hill Armed and Gorgeous palette. Again, guys, I love my greens. I cannot throw this out. I love it to pieces. Then we've got the Morphe Jaclyn Hill Divine Neutrals palette, probably one of my favorite palettes to ever exist. You can't actually get this anymore though. Then I've got Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette. Can you tell who my favorite person is? This is actually the very first OG drop. I waited up to get this. This was the very first drop. If you ever see any of the Jaclyn Hill palettes now, you'll see that it has a mirror and it also has the names on here, whereas this is the OG one. It's absolutely destroyed. This one shattered, which was a stunning like teal color, as you can see. I love this. I still use this to this day. We've got another fave of mine, the Colourpop Nude Mood palette. Again, another one has smashed. Nothing new. We've got a new eyeshadow palette to me. This is the Natasha Denona Mini Eye Sculpt palette. I absolutely love this palette. I just love the concept of it. If you know me, I'm such a matte palette girly. Another palette that is new to me is the Patrick Ta Major Dimensions matte eyeshadow palette. I cannot wait to use this. I've not used this yet either. We've got my Cash Beauty Secret Treasure palette. How stunning. I'm obsessed with how big the pan sizes are, but these golds are absolutely gorgeous. This like burnt orange is absolutely stunning. I love this palette a lot. Then we've got probably nearly my only face palette. It is the Hourglass. This is their Elephant collection. It's their ambient lighting edit unlocked. They bring these out every year at Christmas. I absolutely love this. Then another OG for me is the Be Perfect Clientele palette. This is absolutely gorgeous. I'm obsessed with this green shade here. I just don't know how to work it in to an eye look, and I love this green, I love this purple, and I love this pink, but it's just a great neutral palette, and I've heard so many makeup artists actually talk about this. Then we've got the Ofra On The Glow palette. I absolutely love this. It has two bronzers. This is Beverly Hills highlighter, this Rodeo Drive highlighter, and this one is Blissful, I think. Yeah, Blissful. OG will never be thrown away. Then I also have my P. Louise Pro palette. This one I did her P. Louise Pro course. So we have like all the kind of neutrally shades here. We've got all the bright pinks, yellows, oranges, reds, and then we've got the greens and the blues, which I love this just because I don't have a lot of these colors in my collection in other palettes, so I like to keep it. And then finally we have the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. This one looks like absolutely stunning. It's all pinks. This was so me when it came out because I used to be such a pink eyeshadow person, so the fact that she came out with this was like the best thing for me, and so many of these colors are so vibrant, so I absolutely love it. And then I just realized I haven't gone through my lipsticks. So we have two Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. One is in the shade Yes Honey and another one is in the shade Nude Kate. I also now own the Pillow Talk Fair lipstick, but again they're in my handbags. Then we have three MAC lipsticks. I can already tell you what these are. One's a Velvet Teddy, one is Yash, one is Russian Red, and the other one is Honey Love, an absolute OG. And then I have, this is actually Laura Mercier lipstick. It's a red lipstick. I just keep it for an option of a red. And then we also have a Lisa Eldridge lipstick as well. I don't have a shade like this. It's kind of like a berry tone. Then we have the Glossier cream lipstick in kind of like this beautiful red shade. This is in the shade Suit. And then finally we have three of P. Louise's lip paints. I absolutely love these. They're great if you want something that's going to stay on all day. We have got the shade Wellness Rouge, Solo Nude, and Semi-Nude. So guys, that is my entire makeup collection. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.